Hi guys! So I put together this kind of like, this is what I want my summer goals to be. Look, I want a really glowy look this summer, kind of neutral looks. I want my skin to look fresh and dewy and youthful. So if you like the way that this look came together, just go ahead and keep on watching and I'll show you how I put it together. Okay, so let's get this magic started. Here I am, barefaced. And I'm going to start out with my Kula makeup setting spray just to moisturize my face. Then I am going to go ahead and use my very favorite primer, which is the MYX Angel Veil Primer. I'm going to go ahead and put that on and be right back. So in order to get an extra dewy look, I'm also going to go ahead and prime in the spots that I want highlighted with L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. So basically just in the areas that you would want highlighted. But I mean, you don't have to like concentrate in those areas, but I just want to have a tacky base in those areas for all of my other products. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today is one of my new favorites, Josie Maran Vibrancy. The color that I'm in is Cosmic. So you want to shake your foundation really well. I just love singing. So this is the first time that I'm using it. I've used a sample before, so I knew what color it was, and then I ordered this during VIB Rouge. So what I'm going to do, I have 2 dabs there. I'm not going for a super, super, super heavy coverage, but this stuff goes a long way. What I'm going to do, now that I have my product placed, is I'm going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up and get to the next process. I'm using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewinder Concealer, Dark Spot Eraser in Fair. And I'm just going to blend it out with the pointy end of my Beauty Blender. Okay, so I did my eyebrows and I primed my eyes and I did a little powder set over top of my concealer under my eyes, which I'll dust off later. So I'm essentially sort of light baking. So everything will kind of come together at that point. So one of the next things that I'm gonna do, because I want to ensure that the glowiness that I put on kind of sticks with me, is I'm going to, well, first I'm going to do my blush. It's going to be kind of like a layering process. And this is going to be the most important part of this look because I really want to look dewy and fresh-faced, sort of like a summery kind of look. So I'm going to place my blush just right in the apples of my cheeks. And I am going in with Tarte Ecstatic. It's sort of like peachy. It's one of the Amazonian clay blushes. I really like these black blushes, but I don't know if it's the brush I'm using right now or what, but they're always a little bit more powdery than I would like them to be. So that's going to be blended out a little bit better later on. And the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Glow Kit. So I'm going to open up the kit and kind of take a peek at the color choices that I have. And so this palette comes with 4 different colors. So I think I'm going to go with a combination of Bubbly and Sunburst right now. But one of the things that I'm going to do first is I'm going to prime each side of my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter spray. And the reason why I'm going to do this, I'm going to let it dry just a little bit. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to give this glowy, glowy, luminous product, my highlighter, sort of like a perfect tacky surface. So I want to dry a little bit, but not too much, because I want it to still have like a little dewy landing spot, I guess is the best way. So I'm going to mix the sunburst and the bubbly together. And then, wow, that looks great. I'm going to go ahead and do the next side. Maybe once I kind of get used to doing this, I'll do both sides at the same time, but I want it to be kind of like tacky, the perfect amount. I'm so tempted every time I see like powdery on one of my compacts or something to like dust it off, but I kind of feel like sometimes you can pick that powder up your next go round. I'm really liking the way this sunburst looks. See, the temptation just, I couldn't stand it. I had to. For some reason I'm seeing, oh no, there it goes. I kind of needed the light to sort of pick that up on the other side. Okay. So now I'm going to go back in with my blush, and I'm going to use a different brush because I really didn't like that brush I was using. I think I might end up throwing it out. It was really kind of rough on my face. I want something softer, so I'm just going to use a large stippling brush from Eyes, Lips, Face. So, and I'm just going to like blend all of that out. Then what I'm going to do is, because I feel pretty happy with the way that that turned out, I'm going to dampen my nose just a little bit with my Beauty Blender. And I'm going to take Dripping in Gold just on the tip of my nose. Not, sometimes I have this tendency to go up and down, and I feel like that's been a mistake in my highlighting routine. I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. I'm going to do a little bit underneath my lips to sort of plump them out. Then I'm going to go back in with Sunburst. It's kind of like a multi-layering process. I want to make sure that I am highlighted sufficiently. And now I'm going to use my Peach palette for sort of like just a glowy look on my lids. I'm not going to go too far with this look. I'm going to take a flat shader brush, a crease brush, and a blending brush for a simple eye look. So I didn't really go in with a plan on this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to do all over my eye, just to give myself a nice base to work with. Kind of want to do this fast because I don't want to take up too much time on the video. I'm going to go in with my small crease, and I am going to pick Luscious. So I want to kind of put a little frosty up there. Right in there. But then I'm going to take another crease brush, and I'm going to take Candied Peach. Yeah, that is sweet. I like that a lot. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and kind of just make sure that those are blended, because I don't want this to look, I want this to look like a very sort of like glowy casual look. I'm going to take Luscious and put it on my eyelid. Right now at this point, Luscious kind of feels like sparkly gold. I just love it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on and my eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final look. I put on, I forget what eyeliner. This is a ColourPop eyeliner. It's Brouhaha. And the pot eyeliner. And I put on Tarteist lip paint in Namaste, and I put on a gloss over top of it. This is Estee Edit over top of it. And I put on a coat of mascara, and yeah, I love it. I think it's a super dewy, glowy look, and I think it's gonna even come together even more once I do up my hair. Okay, so this is the way that the look kind of came together, and I really like it. I want to keep my lips kind of like dewy for the whole entire night, and I'm going to carry some lip gloss with me. So I really love this look. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like any more detail or have any questions about how I put this look together, just go ahead and comment down below. You know I like to talk to you.